this year, which means we've got 2 good candidates in that school district, and there are 3 open seats, right?
Yes.
So we still need to find one, but I thought I'd let you take a couple minutes to hear from HK tonight and talk a little bit about his campaign and district and whatever else we'll talk about. So HK Allen.
I like to stand up when I talk. I think that's the Boy Scout in me. My name is HK Allen, and I am running for the Thomas School Board. I see on the Thomas School Board once again. Last time I ran, you know, I'm not a school board member, so it wasn't as successful as I liked, but I learned a lot, and I learned a lot from a lot of people that's in this room. So one of the biggest things I want to do this year is actually come out early and ask for your support. And the reason I'm asking for your support, because we are going for the same thing really, and it's coming to about building this nation, but the thing is, we start with our schools. Now the Thomas School District, if you haven't been reading the newspaper, is in the newspaper almost once a week with issues. This district has so many issues, I will waste your time by just pulling them all out. But one of the main issues I have is the financial issue. There is no clear transparency when it comes to the financials of the district. This district is about to go into receivership, and all of a sudden the last minute found a couple of $1 million. Now, when you tell me you found a couple of $1 million, where did you find it? Their answer? Well, it was our last accounting official, he messed it up. Well, let me just explain what a couple of $1 million does for a school district like Thomas. Well, one, a couple of $1 million funds a lot of SROs, which is student resource officers, which some we grew up called, you know, school cops. But the thing is, those are needed in a lot of school districts. Why? One, we want to teach kids at an early age to have a healthy relationship with police officers. I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, and one of the main reasons I say to this day why I was not in jail is because I had a healthy relationship going from K to 12 with police officers who were on my campus who we can talk to anytime. One. Two, a couple of $1 million can help fund apprenticeship programs. Not every child's going to go to college. I know that's hard. No politicians don't like saying that because we want to give everybody that dream, but a lot of these kids want to get out there and start running and making their own way in life. There are great programs. Plumbing, you know, electrician, this construction, police officers, fire, they have apprenticeship programs as well. Also, there's programs with teachers. Kids who might be interested in going to teaching, they can start a program before they even go to college. A couple of $1 million helps fund that. And the problem in this fact is a lack of concern for the kids. It's utter disrespect to the parents. I'm a parent of a 4th grader. And I see my daughter struggling like I struggled in school. And yet, for some reason, oh, we can't give her that test yet because we have to wait till this age. Just to go back to kindergarten. I've told the teachers, I had learned disabilities growing up. My daughter showing the same signs as me. I need her tested. Well, we can't test her to the 3rd grade officially. I go to another school district and they say, oh, we can test me in preschool if we wanted to. So why is this district different? Because they're holding on to money. The district has many contracts out there that shouldn't even be out there right now. They got many people out there getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for doing what? Coming out to tell you how to teach a class a certain way and then going back to be disappeared. Probably work one week out of the whole year. That's the issue. We need some transparency. We need to be respectful of the parents. We need to actually want to cater to the kids to get them to the next level, whether that's college or just going out there being and what I like to call a responsible adult. That's our main focus when it comes to our kids. You know, we know we all have dreams. We want to be lawyers and doctors. I just want my daughter to be a functioning adult. So when she turned 18, you know, you're out my house. So I just want to make sure to get there. And I know a lot of parents feel the same way. And that's to start doing that. Cater to these parents and say, look, I know what your plan is. You don't want to be taking care of a 30-year-old. Let's give them the proper education. Let them be functioning adults. Why are we worried about all these other things where the focus is, hey, let's teach them what it means to be a U.S. citizen. Let's teach them what it means to actually be a functioning adult. The responsibilities of taking care of self. And maybe we won't even go into these problems that we have. You know, a lot of the associations we have now. Going from welfare to jail. You just heard a lot talk about the kids. Again, I'm a product of South Central Los Angeles. I grew up in one of the most notorious blood neighborhoods. I have friends who were in and out of jail. I have friends who didn't make it to 18. Okay? The issue is, I know what it takes to make sure that we go the other way. You know, I got to go to the point, I didn't cross it, because I had two other parents that said, you know what, I'm going to keep my foot up your backside and let you go there. But we got to do that with our community. And it starts with the school districts, and that's what I'm doing. If anybody has questions, I'll be able to answer them. But that's just a quick introduction to myself, sorry.
So-called Swanson neighborhood. Swanson neighborhood the sheriff was talking about.
Okay.
One thing that really impresses me is a lack of family cohesion in this community, and in the particular area you're talking about. And I can't see how we could have a decent school or a decent neighborhood until we feel people actually get married. I think it's a real crisis in this town. I think we need to talk about it.
Well, I'm a single parent myself.
There you go.
The mother of my child and I, we discussed that at an early stage, and we realized that it was better for us not to get married for the benefit of our daughter, because we would have been bumping heads a lot. Because we have two strong personalities that for some reason, as much as we tried, we couldn't connect. And we both love that little girl with all of our life, and we both at every event. We plan the birthday parties together, we do a lot of things together. We used to understand that when it comes to cohabitation, we couldn't. But it doesn't, my daughter has a family. The thing is, when you're looking at a school district, one of the biggest things to help make sure we have families is those PTAs, going out there and getting parents officially involved with the schools. Okay? When they see their child's school, they should be like, no, I'm going to be involved with that. Because that's one of the things that, again, I know families have been lost and disappeared, but we can build that family back within these school districts, you know, especially with PTAs, knock on doors. Our board is not that PTA friendly. I want to be PTA friendly. I don't want to go out there and say, you know what, our goal is to recruit 50% of your school, get those parents involved, signed up, and at these meetings, whether it's monthly or even bi-monthly. You know, let's have a target, a goal. The more parents that actually recognize their kids' school and say, I'm going to be a part of it, test grades go up. And one thing I said last time around, I said, it does not matter about the money right now. What it matters is that the more parent involvement you have on the campus, test scores go up, attitudes go up, happiness goes up, and the functioning of our community goes up, crime still and goes down. No more reason why kids commit crime, they're bored. No more reason why a kid commits a crime, because they're bored. They have nothing to do at the school. Well, we have to have the school programs. They got cut out. And that takes me back to that $2 million, that couple $1 million I just spent, right? You want to build a family atmosphere, you get involved with your campus. You get parents to buy into the idea that that is my campus as well as it's my child's campus. And I guarantee you'll see crime go down and attitudes go up, and no matter what community it is in the state of California.
All right. HK, thanks so much. We have a real opportunity in that district. It is a very small district, and a couple of good candidates there. If we find one more good candidate who really could take that district over and make a real impact in that area. So, only one other matter of official business tonight. I am instituting, as is my bylaw prerogative, a new committee, a standing committee for candidate recruitment. We've done this kind of loosey-goosey over the last couple of years. There's been a couple of different objectives of this organization, and we kind of just had people come and go and be part of it, do some things and get involved. This year we're going to do things a little bit more formally, and I'm actually going to institute standing committees, and I'm going to ask you all to consider a way in which you can get involved formally, lead a committee, be a part of a committee, team, neighborhood action group, whatever it might be. Think about how you can spend some time being involved and helping us achieve our goals this year. So the first standing committee that I'm officially instating this year is the candidate recruitment committee. It's so important. It's something we've been doing, like I said, informally. Jim Ricketts kind of headed up the informal committee last year. He is going to be officially the chairman of the committee. If you're interested in helping Jim with his all-important work of recruiting candidates that can be recruited for these nonpartisan seats, and then endorsed and supported by the SRA, and then hopefully endorsed and supported by the Sacramento Republican Party, please talk to Jim or talk to myself and tell us you want to get involved. If you have any other ideas for ways that you'd like to help get involved, things that you think you're good at, have particular talent for or interest in, let me know, and let's find a way for you to use that passion, that energy through the SRA this year and make it real effective. I don't have any other official business, so are there any announcements today before we adjourn?
I have a question. Can we pay for our monthly dues now? Or
Yeah, that's May. Good job, you may have our new treasurer and membership director right here. So, actually this year. Certainly renewed for a year.
One of the things that I was going to bring up, and it's going to be for next meeting, but just so you know, one of the issues that I had as membership director, was trying to stay on top of dues and communication with our treasurer. So it's going to be my proposal at our next meeting, just something to think about, that we make the dues due in February each year and prorate them as members come along in June and July, but knowing that each February, after our January meeting, your annual dues are there, everybody writes their check that meeting, and we're done. So it'll make it easier on everybody going forward, and we won't have to ask all year long. It'll make everybody's life much better. And we like it.
Maybe you'll have enrollment forms.
And then, the enrollment forms are easy. It's for everyone.
I found out last week that Sam Perez is going to be doing a confrontational politics training. It's going to be on January 28th, and the site that they booked is the intersection of Branch on 50. So it's going to be $20. You get lunch and a copy of the book, and Sam's going to guest speakers and whatnot. So I'll forward the information.
Definitely, and I'll forward that to the list. That's okay.
I was just going to say that because I put that on my list.
It's the same as the candidate training.
Would you like to make an announcement?
No, because I don't really know what it is. Well, I think it's 8:30 or 12:30. What is that? Candidate training, 8:30 or 12:30? Here, right? Hey, Jared, you announce that.
Here, that's all right.
No, I was actually sick, so I know that,
Somebody said
Jim has an announcement.
Hi, I want to let everyone know that Tea Party United is having a fundraiser. It's going to be held at a mansion out in Lincoln. We do have a brochure about the event on the head table. Our speakers will be Sheriff Hagwood from Plumas County, Tim Donnelly, and Shannon Grove, are two most conservative and most proactive conservative members of the Senate. Everyone's welcome. It's meant to be a fundraiser, but there is no charge to attend. Again, if you're interested, there's a flyer on the head table.
Where is it at?
It'll be held out in Lincoln on January the 18th.
Did you say that the Tea Party is having a fundraiser in a mansion?
Yes, right. We're joining the 1%.
They are the 1%.
Right.
Actually, they offered it to us to do this. It's not a mansion, it's quite a house.
I do have one other announcement.
Depends on which direction you're looking.
Pizza Park.
I do have one other announcement. As of yet, I don't know exactly how we're going to handle this, if we're going to make it a committee or not, but I have asked George Riley, former board member, to head up our social media and other media efforts. So George is going to be taping all of our meetings. He's going to be taking pictures. We're going to be posting those to Facebook, putting them on the website, things like that, to try to, all the kind of things that you know, you kind of try to do to build some interest in the organization, so you can safely and confidently tell your friends to look at the Facebook page, to look at the website, and they can see what we're all about. And any other any other announcements tonight? Ruth?
This month, the naturalization ceremonies are being held on a Tuesday instead of the normal Wednesday, and it's Tuesday the 24th. So anyone who's interested, we're there at 7 o'clock to set up, and then if you can't make about 9:30 and then help us get new citizens registered today. It's at Memorial Auditorium. And just to give everybody a heads up too, I'm not sure if they're changing it or not. There's been a lot of rumors floating around, and there's nothing on the schedule for the Sacramento Convention Center, which is where the Memorial Auditorium, is on part of that calendar. There's nothing in February, and I keep checking like every few days, and so I have a suspicion that some of the rumors that I've heard might be true, that they're restructuring it, so I'm hoping I'll be able to find someone who can give us a heads up before whatever is gonna be happening in February happens. But as of now, the last one we have, the only one that we have scheduled so far is the 24th, which is on a Tuesday. I heard that they are going to do it in smaller venues, break it up into more, because we've been having anywhere between 1,500 to 1,800 new citizens get sworn in every month. It's huge. And so, but I did hear that they might be breaking it up into smaller venues, so I don't know. But there's nothing on the calendar yet, so we'll see.
I do know the district director is moving to Italy. So
take word to time.
there's this information not passed.
Yeah, I need more people to come and be on video. I need videos of lots of people. The TV channel just increased my requirements too, so, Mr. Ricketts worked with Jane Catania for Tea Party United, and we have a portable green screen, so we should be able to do all these videos a lot faster, and we've already got requests to go out to other counties to do their videos, so I need to make sure I get this county taken care of, because this is where I live, so I need you guys to come and help me to promote all your organizations and all the candidates. We need to get this done.
1 second. Jared had.
Yeah, I just wanted to give a little update of the Sacramento County Republican Party voter registration program that we've been doing with our bounty program. We actually hit the 4,000 registration mark of Republican registrations in CD7 and Assembly District 8, which will be part of it. That's the good news. The bad news is that the Democrats are now actively seeking Democrat registrations as well. So there are people now out there in the field doing the same thing that we're doing. So it's getting a little more aggressive, but we're doing well. So the only thing is I'm asking a kind of a call to action of people to help me do the verification. The one side that we need help with is our postcards, and it's really simple. You can come down to my office, pick up postcards and the labels, and as well as the postage. And if it's someone that I trust and know, and of course all of you I trust and know, so come on down and basically you can sit in front of your TV and put labels and postcards for basically verifying our registrations, saying welcome to the Republican Party, thank you for registering or re-registering. If this has been an error, please feel free to contact us and we'll send you a new registration card. And it's just another one of our 4 layers of protection against voter fraud within our program. So it's just one other thing. We're now starting to do more registrations and we need more done. So if you have some time, free time to do that, I really could use your help.
Any other announcements?
Jewish community, that they were thinking presidential was the date as he did last year, 4 years ago.
So good. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Any opposition to that? Okay. Happy New Year.